In this video, we're going to be using Strike Gold Shave Grant and the Ale 8/8 straight razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back to another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using Strike Gold Shave Grant. I got a sample of this from the razor company where this soap can be found, and I absolutely loved it. So I bought the full tub. Amazing scent. This is a mix of Creed Aventus and Baccarat Rouge, and it is a just terrific, bright. For me, the scent, the Creed Aventus scent is up front, and the Baccarat Rouge is in the back, and it makes for a beautiful combination. It really is a terrific scent. The cost on this is $23.99 for 5 ounces, or $4.79 ounce on our cost chart there, which is a fair price. This is in the Strike Gold Shave Patriot base, which is probably an underrated soap in my opinion. It's a very good quality soap. We'll put the ingredients for you right there. This is a tallow-based soap. And again, quite good, probably underrated. This is a collaboration with the razor company, and it really is a nice soap. I can't say enough good things about the scent. I absolutely love it. They've taken 2 good colognes and mixed them, and man, it is just great. All right, so the razor for today is the Ale. This is made out of Canada. This is a 8/8 straight razor, and this was made from an old Canadian file, tool, and really, really nice razor. I haven't used, in fact, I've only ever used it one time, but I thought today, let's do a straight razor shave with the old Ale. I'll show you what it looked like when it was a file, and there it is right there, and here's what it looks like now. Really nice looking razor, and we look forward to using this today. Again, Ale is out of Canada. I will put links to all the products below. Okay, let's get into it today. We have our standard 24 hours of growth, and I'm going to try to do 2 passes today and see how that goes with the Ale. And there is our lather in the Captain's Choice Copper lathering bowl, and our brush today is Envy Shave 8 Ball. Nathan Clark. He still makes brushes, by the way. He just doesn't do it all the time because, he has his regular job, but if you reach out to him, he's still making brushes. In fact, he made one for Marion, the Barbarian, not too long ago. And so I think I might reach out to him at some point. Really like his attitude. We were talking to him not too long ago and about brush making and shapes. And, his perspective was when we were talking, look, I never had problem, or I never had time to be warring with people over shapes and claiming that, they're mine or somebody's stolen mine, because I was just too busy. I was just turning brushes. I just didn't have time for all that. And so we enjoyed talking to him, and a really refreshing attitude as it applies to brush making. Because these days, some brush makers, they're always fighting over shapes, and it's off-putting, honestly, to me. But, they have the right to protect their intellectual property, and I certainly understand that perspective. Okay, as you can see here, really nice lather. Again, the Strike Gold Shave product, I'm going to sort of remove the spot there so I don't clip that bump, but Strike Gold Shave is a very good quality soap. It doesn't get the attention it deserves. And partially, if I'm being honest, now for me, I don't give a hoot about these labels. Like, I'm going to buy the soaps that he makes regardless of the label, but I don't think these labels appeal to a lot of people. I'm a student of history. I love history. That's got President Grant on the label. But a lot of the shavers today just don't seem to be remotely interested in that. And if you put this scent in a tub with a label that say Raza designed, people would probably be falling all over themselves over it. That's my feeling. I could be wrong. Anyway, let's get to work with the Ale today and see how it feels. Very nice. I remember this having a really nice edge. And of course it still does. You're not going to blow out the edge on the first shave unless you're doing something wrong, or stropping wrong, or mistreating the razor. So still feels great. This razor, by the way, is almost full hollow. It's not quite full hollow, but it's close to it. And I really like that. I like the feedback that a hollow razor gives. For me, it helps me with my shave. I know some people don't buy into that, but that sound, the sound of the cutting, I think it's helpful to sort of know. You could just hear, how it's cutting, or maybe if you have the angle right, or maybe it's, not cutting effectively. as you would like. To me, the feedback is very helpful from a hollow grind. And this one again is almost full hollow, not quite, but it's hollow enough for me that I really enjoy it. And that first side there was quite enjoyable. I haven't used a lot of straights recently because I was prepared for vacation. You know, then went on vacation, didn't take any straights with me, didn't want to really fool with it. But it's nice to get back to using one. There is additional care required when you're using a straight razor. And as you can see, I'm about to bloop right there. So that was almost ready to fall off, which is kind of the way I like my lather. And a lot of people prefer it that way. But honestly, you make the kind of lather that works best for your use case and go with it. Just enjoy is the main thing. And I try to really come back to hitting on that often. Just enjoy yourself, enjoy your shaves, use the gear you like, regardless of cost. Cost a lot, cost a little, doesn't matter. Enjoyment is paramount. And you enjoying your shaves, easy for you to say, and getting great shaves, that's really what it's all about. And if you're doing those things, then great. And you're sharing it with other people and sharing your enjoyment, fantastic. That's what it's all about. Life is short, try to enjoy it. And if you have to shave, you might as well enjoy it. There's no reason to make it a chore, you know, if you can enjoy it. At least that's the way I look at it. And so the first pass there was quite enjoyable for me. So we hit our mark there, and that is, it's always goal number one for me. It's enjoying what I'm doing. And I enjoy the act of shaving as well as the act of, you know, trying new gear and these wonderful scents. Scents are a big part of this hobby, and it's what really brings a lot and keeps a lot of us here. Sometimes you'll come to this hobby to learn to shave in a way that works much better for you, but the scents and the experience is what keeps you. You know, the zen of like this scent right now. And by the way, the scent strength on this is right at about medium, and it is glorious. Again, for me, the Aventus scent is on top, and that's what you get first, and then you get a little bit of that Baccarat Rouge in the background, and it just comes together beautifully. And look at that. That is a terrific quality lather, holding plenty of hydration, which is exactly what I want, especially for a straight razor shave where I take a little bit more time, you know, per pass. And I'm going to try to do this in 2 passes today, just to see, you know, how it goes, at what level of closeness we get. I might have to do a quick touch up on my neck. That's always the toughest area for me because the grain runs this way. But I'm going to tell you what, this lather and the quality of this soap, folks, don't let the Strike Gold Shave labels fool you. It is a very good quality soap and underrated, in my opinion, and underappreciated, in my opinion. It is easy to work with. I enjoy using it every single time I use it, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I think, honestly, the reason it's probably not held in the same esteem as many other soaps, I think, is just because the labels aren't appealing to people. I don't mind them again at all because I love the scent. I'm very happy with it all around. But I assure you, if Raza had made some sort of really awesome looking label for this, it'd be jumping off the shelves. Not that it isn't, because it's probably selling fairly well, I imagine, because it's a great scent. But I don't think this is everyone's cup of tea, the labels. In fact, I've been told it isn't. So I'm just sharing what I've been told. Does it bother me? No, not in the least. As long as the label has the information on it, I'm not really too concerned about it. I prefer some over others, don't get me wrong, but the label for me is just there to convey information. And if it has a cool graphic on it or something I like to look at, that's cool. But it's not required, you know, for me. I'm primarily interested in what's inside, and I want that soap to be protected. because I might not get back to this soap for months. So I just want it to be in a nice durable container. And I want it to be in good shape so I can, you know, when I do use it, I want to show it to you in the way the artisan intends, and in terms of it not being beat up and so on. Very nice. Oh, by the way, I want to thank our newest Patreon supporter, Silky Creamy, who also, by the way, has a channel, which I will link below. Really nice guy. He's been doing these videos where he slick. I was trying to get a hold there. That's pretty doggone slick. Anyway, he does these videos where he basically sits down with a tub of soap, shows it to you, and talks about the soap in great detail. He's not using it. He's just sitting there. He's showing you the label, the soap, and telling you about the soap. And I don't really see a lot of people doing that. It's rather unique, and I like it. He's got a disarming voice, and I find his videos to be kind of ASMR-ish, and that I mean that in a complimentary way, in that they're relaxing and enjoyable. And so go check out Silky Creamy. And especially if you're interested in the soap and want to see the actual soap up close, like the tub, the label, and hear about the artisan, the ingredients, all that stuff. It's kind of a different sort of take on videos, and I like it. And so thank you, Silky, for your support. Silky sent me also a couple of soaps, a few actually, not too far back, and I used the Master Soap Creations Cherry, I can't remember, Cherry Freeze. It was great. I really like that. And I have a couple to go that I haven't gotten to yet, but I will. So thank you, Silky, for your support. It really means a lot. And thank you all. For those of you who are Patreon supporters, I really appreciate it. It does allow me to buy some of the gear you see on the channel. And for those of you who aren't, and they're just coming and watching the videos, I appreciate you too. You also make it possible. So thank you all. It really means a lot. And I must say, today is an enjoyable, I'm probably a little rusty because I haven't been using, straight razors a lot, but the ale is doing its work. And check out ale, again, made in Canada. They're priced very well. They're not a bad razor at all, sort of custom razor, if you will. You've been looking for something a little different, and I think it's rather cool that this razor was once a file, and now it's an awesome straight razor. For me, that's awesome. How did we do? I think we did pretty well. We could use just a little work on the neck. I can see I've missed a little bit there. That's always the case. So I'm gonna just quickly slather a little bit of this awesome Grant. I'm telling you, if you like Aventus and Baccarat Rouge, this is awesome stuff. So I do recommend it. Can be found again at the Razor Company. Links below. Just an excellent, again, when you're mixing two great scents, it doesn't, I mean, there's no guarantee it's going to come out great, but this one, it's like they were made for each other. They complement each other, in my opinion, very well. But of course, you know, scent is a subjective thing, so you may not love it as much as I do. But I sure as heck do. I think it's awesome. See if we can get those stubborn hairs. The hair on the neck in places lays down sideways. Sometimes it's difficult to get at. And so we just do the best we can. With a straight razor, or excuse me, with a safety razor, I'm a little more agile. I can sort of slant it a little bit more and get at it a little better. But the straight razor will get it. You just have to be careful how you're approaching it, and be very careful when you're bringing the straight to your face. That's the times where I think you're in the most jeopardy of cutting yourself, coming in too hot, or with, you know, by too hot, I mean too quickly, too much force. And what I do here is I try to angle it up in just a little bit. And I think we've done a pretty doggone good job. The ale has done its work today. magnificent razor. Honestly, this one at 8/8 is probably the biggest razor I own. I don't really care for large razors. I don't need it. To me, they don't serve any, the width of the razor being super big for me doesn't really do anything for me, but I do like this one. And so I'm quite happy with this purchase. And so check out L if you please. All right, that was an excellent shave. Let me rinse and we'll come back into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back and off cam. We did a warm water rinse to remove the soap, applied the alum, no stinging, so nice smooth shave. Following the alum, we did a cold water rinse and then toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to using the Thayer's. This is cucumber watermelon, very nice, refreshing. The scent does not hang around, so don't worry about it interfering with your aftershave because it does not. Excellent shave today. The Strike Gold Shave Grant, do not be fooled by this label. This is a awesome scent. If you like Creed Aventus and Baccarat Rouge, you will probably like this. It is strongly recommended for me. And again, it is a collaboration with the Razor Company, who's just been killing it. Love the Razor Company. Today's razor was the Ale out of Canada. Again, this is an 8/8 razor, almost full hollow, made out of a old Canadian file. Terrific razor. Absolutely love it. First rate. We had our Envy Shave 8-ball brush, which I've had for years and I still love. Nathan Clark. This is just one of my favorite pieces and he is truly a great guy. And we're going to finish things off with the Strike Gold Shave Grant Splash, which is going to bring even more of this great scent. And we're going to be off to the races and having a great day. And I hope wherever you are, you have wonderful shaves. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're happy, healthy, and all goes well. Thanks so much for joining me today. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, sure shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.